If you looked like Adriana Lima, if you looked like Angelina Jolie, or let's say you looked like the Miss World, and somebody suddenly brought up your past mistakes, your ex-best friend, your family issues, would you still be confident enough? That right there is not confidence. That's a fake mask you built up right there just to hide the insecurities of yours. So you are not confident. I have people constantly telling me that, oh, you're ugly, you don't have anything. You're so ugly. Your face is so bad. Do I look like I care? Do I give a shit? Like, literally, these kind of people are the ones with no life, and when they look at you, they feel threatened by your confidence, okay? So whenever you have someone calling you ugly or even bring up your past mistakes, just know that you are so powerful, they can do nothing but come at your past. Your beauty is not your identity. Like, many people associate your name, your face, or whatever that is with your identity, but is that really you? Even your traumas, your all those experiences, it doesn't make who you really are. It's not you. It's just your body, your face. But who are you really? Let's say you're your name. No, you're not. You're more than that. Why is it shaking? You associate your identity with your face, your body, your name, but that's not who you are. I'm Zara. Am I Zara? Really? That's just my name. That's a name given to me by my parents. My body, my hands, my arm, like, is this Zara? Is this Zara? That's a hand. That's a hand. That's a part of my body. If it's ugly, then what? That's that's a body. That's just a body. It's just a body, man. It can be anything. But yeah, you have to take care of your body. But this is not your real identity. This is not you. There's a pimple or whatever. That's a clogged pore on my cheek. Am I defining myself with that shit? Oh my god, my skin has always been so perfect. I got a pimple. That's embarrassing. That's very embarrassing indeed. Like, I would never talk about myself like that. You are your soul. We are a part of the universe. The stars, the earth, however the nature is evolving, our soul is meant to evolve like that. Our soul is supposed to grow like that with the nature. We are constantly evolving, okay? Just like how there's a new tree somewhere every day, something new growing in the tree. Your soul also was supposed to grow something new every single day. But what are you doing with it? You're just associating your identity with your body, with your name and all that, but these are nothing, literally. We are so much more than just that. You are your soul. You're not your body. You're not your face. You're not your trauma. You're not your name. You're not even your parents' daughter. When you die, none of this will matter. Yeah, I have something on my face. What about it? What about it exactly? Like, there are so many people out there who got like extreme cases of acne and stuff. But just know that that's what makes you human. You have natural blush, girl. You have natural blush. You are red and beautiful. That's cute. Why are you thinking about the perfections on social media? Yesterday I saw a video about neckline insecurity. Now, girl, centuries before, this neckline thing used to be considered as a beauty mark. The more necklines you had, the more feminine you were, because it used to represent some kind of divine necklace or some kind of shit. I don't know. But even if you have a unibrow or let's say facial hair, you are gonna see after 2 decades, maybe next year, let's say, it's gonna be a new trend to have facial hair. Yeah, I look looking like a man now. I got the most beautiful moustache ever. Does it really matter? Trends keep changing. The beauty trends keep changing. It's not gonna be fixed for your whole life. Today, the beauty standard is skinny. Tomorrow, it will be thick. After that day, it will be fat. What about it? What about it? You can only be confident when you are you. You can only be confident when you are you. Why is that? You will, if you constantly chase this beauty standard, that beauty standard, you are never gonna be able to meet any. Let's suppose I gain some weight. People are gonna be like, oh, your oldie body was nice. Maybe grow some boobs, maybe grow some ass. They are gonna keep adjusting you until you die. Even if you die, they're still not gonna be satisfied with what you have. Like, why didn't she die that way? She was supposed to die in a different way that would have suited her face. That's how sick people are. That's how sick they are. People are always gonna be there being a pain in the ass for you because they don't have a life of their own and they hate seeing a confident woman. The society has brought women into a point where women don't know their potential. Now women are running behind men. Now women are chasing men. What is this? Like, what is this exactly? I totally don't understand. Like, someone explain me, please. What is this? Like, it's so crazy because in the brand society, even women will tell you that, yeah, you are here to serve men. I don't get this. You serve your man, let me be me. Society has brought us to a point where we're supposed to value ourselves through our tough times and everything. They see us through our tough times. Oh, that girl is so sad, she lost her parents. Like, that girl is still doing something in life and you're not. You're not doing anything. Stop talking, stop talking. You're not doing anything. You're just looking at the girl and oh my god, so sad. And the girl is just living her life. That girl is living her life. Oh, your parents left you. Yeah, what about that? My parents left me. Someone's parent is leaving them every single day. What are you gonna do about it? You are not crying about that. You're crying about me. That's mean you're obsessed with me. And why you're obsessed with me? Because you wanna be me. It's as simple as that. You just wanna be me. That's why you're so obsessed with me. Growing up, I always had this rivalry with my sister, even though I never understood why that was the issue, why that was the case. But I'm gonna be honest, I was just a kid. I was 16 years old. I had no shoes at all. I ran out of my shoes. My auntie brought me the shoes from Italy, and I was gonna wear this outside with my sister on a date. And as soon as she sees the shoes, she's like, we're not going out to impress men. Why are you wearing these shoes? I was 16 and I had no interest in men. And because I always loved being girly. I loved being feminine. I was 6 or 8. I used to do a lot of makeup and stuff. I liked doing that. But because growing up, I always heard stuff like, oh, you can dance. That means you're going to be a bar dancer. I always wanted to be a screenwriter and I wanted to work in the media, whether that was as an actor or even if it's as a writer. I just loved cameras, okay? But they were always like, oh, you're just meant to become a prostitute. This is why. Like, what? What? Girl? Honestly, when people say things like this to you and you think that, oh, why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? Oh, yeah, honey, they're insecure. They're insecure. That's why they're doing it. They don't have talents. They don't have potentials. So when you say you share with them with an open mind, they think that, oh, I'm sorry, but you're not all that, okay? You're not all that. Yes, I'm all that. I'm sorry if that threatens you, but that's not my responsibility. It's not my responsibility to fix your insecurity because I'm skinny, okay? And in Bangladesh, there are a lot of people that are like, you're so skinny, you're gonna fly away. Okay, I can at least fly, can you? My dad was an absent person since the beginning. And because I'm the only person who looks like my dad in the household, my mother always resented me for that. She was always like, oh, you look just like your dad, you have your dad's blood. I was the only one with B positive. And they were like, yeah, you're just like your dad, you're gonna end up like him, you're gonna torture your husband, or your husband is gonna beat you up when you grow up. That is what you call insecurity. Because when people see that there has to be something within you that threatens them, because nobody will go to a person and for no reason they will start dimming their light, they will start talking shit about their potentials. Not just like that, there has to be something good about you, something extraordinary. And if it wasn't there, they wouldn't bark. They wouldn't bark. And when an insecure person suddenly starts being confident, they will have a lot of haters because you're not people pleasing anymore. You're not people pleasing. This is why they're so mad. Oh, because one of their victims are gone. What are they going to do now? They're miserable without their victims. I say what I said, okay? Insecurity is an illness and it's planted in you by your parents, society, siblings, friends, whatever that is. And it's up to you to decide whether you want to eliminate that thing or not. I can sit here all day and preach about being confident and all that, but if I don't apply it to myself, my words don't have a value. They don't weigh anything at all. And whenever I preach confidence on Instagram about being skinny and loving my body, there are always people like that. Oh, why are you calling us ugly, us fat girls ugly? Look, fat isn't a bad word. Fat is just an adjective. You guys made it a bad word. The society made it a bad word. Fat is just a body condition. Is it that bad? Obesity is a bad condition. But is fat a bad condition? You have to understand that these people are not gonna be in your future. They're not contributing to your life. They're not contributing to whatever you wanna become. What they're doing, they're taking from you. They're taking your confidence from you. They're taking your freedom from you. You're just becoming a puppet to the society. You're not supposed to be like that. You're a soul. You have free will. Even when you try to summon your ex back into your life, you think that, yeah, I can do that. I can manifest that person. No, that is a soul. That is an individual soul. And they have the choice to be whatever that is. And even if you force them in back into your life, it's going to be another lesson for you. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you anything at all. You are here for yourself. It's you at the end of the day. And even if your friends are there to give you company, how much do they help you? You're gonna call me selfish, but honestly, if a person is not benefiting me, I don't keep them in my life. Do you know why? Because I'm in my 20s and my life cannot be compromised anymore. I didn't go through all that in my family just to be with another person who does the same to me or even worse. Do you think I'm here just to suffer? No, I'm not here to suffer. When Allah loves me, who are you to hate me? When Allah has given me the power to be confident and love myself, have whatever I have, then who are you to tell me that I'm not supposed to love myself? Someone make her realize that she's not all that. Okay, maybe to you, but I am to me. These people are nothing actually. They're not gonna be there in your future after 20 years. People are gonna forget. People forget every single thing in their life because they're so stressed about themselves. They're so stressed about another person. They're so stressed about you. They probably forgot someone else they used to insult back in the days. You know? Yeah. You know? People constantly keep changing their narratives. I have my relatives used to tell my mother like, yeah, your elder daughter was born so beautiful. Even your youngest daughter looks like a princess. And Zara, she was okay. And suddenly, after hitting my puberty, they're like, oh, does she want to marry someone? I don't want to marry someone. Shut up. I don't give a shit with their mentality. And I bet that your sons are going to be the same as that. And I didn't give a shit. I deserve better. I deserve so much better. And just know that you all deserve better. Not because you're not pretty or all that. It doesn't define you. You deserve better because you are Allah's creation, universe, God, whatever you call it. You are the divine creation. Why would you like go after things that people define like mere people who don't even know themselves, but they don't have it together? Why? Because they're after you, but you know your truth. And that's enough for you, girl. You're beautiful. There's this saying that when people are beautiful by hurt, they naturally become beautiful by their face and body. I wouldn't say that they match some kind of beauty standard or anything. They're purity, okay? But why are they pretty? Because they carry that kind of energy around them. When you have the confidence around you, there's such a bold aura radiating out of you. Like, people weren't there for you when you were at your lowest. They weren't there for you when you cried like a crazy person, you lost yourself, or maybe even harmed yourself. They weren't there for you. Then you're still out there giving your worth, your name, your identity to someone's word who is not going to be there for you in the future. You can be delusional all you want about, yeah, this person, I'm planning a future. Is this person doing the same for you? Put yourself in a higher rank in the priority list, okay? You have to do that, because if you're not gonna do that, nobody's gonna do that for you. Nobody's gonna do that. This is the harsh truth, okay? If you don't treat yourself like the queen or king you are, nobody is gonna treat you like the queen and king you are. Someone told me that everything is projection, and it is so freaking true. Like, even right now, I am projecting on you. What is projection exactly? I'm talking to you from my beliefs, what I know. Look, I was born ugly. You will say that, yeah, you look pretty, you probably... No, I was born ugly, and after I hit my puberty, everything changed on my face, my body, and everything. But I was born skinny, and I was very petite, and I'm still petite, but I still grew my shoulders or something. And because of that, people started to call me men. Now, what is men? Do they know what men are like? They will even call a man who looks slightly pretty a woman. Because why? That's how they define women in their head. That's how they define men in their head. And I define confidence like this, not by beauty, not by my body, but by who I am, what kind of creation I am, what creature I am, who made me. I define my confidence like that. Okay? I went through a lot, more than someone can even comprehend. I don't even know how I went through all that for 19 years of my life. When I realized what I was going through, I was just so shocked. I was so shocked, like, how was I holding up even? How was I holding up exactly? And that was just so traumatizing for me. So I became who I was meant to be. I was meant to be a confident person, not because my parents said I cannot do it, but because Allah told me I can do it. And whatever people say about modesty or maybe acting like a woman, acting like a man, these are their projection, their definition of a man and woman and confidence and modesty. This is not my problem. I define modesty in a different way. I can wear whatever I want as long as it's modest. I am modest in my own way, but you know what? They would not like when you wear something that doesn't suit their vision. If it doesn't like suit their vision, their experience, they're gonna be against it, and that's normal because that's how they are. That's how they're projecting. I have never seen a woman dressed like that. Okay, that's your projection, but it's not my responsibility to live up to your projection. It's not my responsibility. People are gonna mirror what you are, okay? Everyone is mirroring you in this world. You are behaving this way, they're behaving this way because you're behaving in a certain way. If you're gonna act insecure, this person is gonna take advantage of your insecure. If you're gonna act confident, this person is either gonna feel threatened or they're gonna admire you. And you know which one to keep. Before you were born, before this society was born, the earth was born. Your essence was created with the nature, even before you were born. Then how are you still like going for people's belief which was built over centuries? Like, you suddenly forget your own truth while lying to others sometimes. Do you realize that? Yes, that's exactly how they program your mind into believing lies they made up. They even use religion and stuff just to support their narratives, which is not even the truth. Even the Quran speaks about how people use religion just to favor themselves, just to control other people, but this is not the truth. I say study the truth. Study yourself. Before like going into like feeling angry about what someone says about you, you should think that where is it coming from? Who did that to me? Because this is not you. You're not supposed to be like this. We are confident beings because you are humans, the best creatures of the world. and you are able to reprogram your own mind. You're able to give yourself the beliefs, alter the beliefs given to you by some crooked people. You like a man who is intimidating, who is cocky, that's your trauma speaking. You're not respecting yourself. You're not respect. This is not who you are. Since we're born, our mind is programmed by the society and our parents so bad by their words and everything that we forget the essence of our soul. We forget who we are, and we dwell so hard into the human world that we stop seeing ourselves as a human. Your studies, your grades, whatever that is, it doesn't define you, girl. It doesn't define you. You know what? When you're confident, your success rate goes high like no other. And even if you fail, you are still confident. You have to have that kind of confidence within you, darling. You allow people to trample all over you, trample your confidence and everything, and then cry about why they do it to you. Start setting boundaries. When someone crosses that boundary, simply shut off. Keep the promises. Okay, don't say, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Do it. There were people out there who kept promises for you. Yes, I'm gonna do that for you. I'm thinking of doing this for you, but they never did that. That is plain manipulation. And if you're still gonna follow that while doing it to yourself, then who are you supposed to believe? Your life is literally go in the van. Your life is literally failed if you don't believe in yourself. You don't keep promises to yourself. Know that people's opinions hold no value against your effort, whatever you're bringing to the table. Okay, you have your own potential. Practice them. Understand yourself. Believe in yourself. Don't hold your worth only by your beauty. Do something good. Write down your achievements, what you did. Then you will know who you are. If possible, write down the struggles you have been through. Write down stuff like, oh, I used to spend a lot of time in the bathroom because people used to treat me like that. Now I don't. That's an achievement. That's an achievement right there. And you're literally sabotaging your own self by not highlighting your own achievements, what you did in your life, while people are taking control over what you did not do. And you don't even remember what you did. Like, that's stupid. You are a valueless person. You are a worthless person. If you have no values set in your mind, you have to have values in your life, okay, and you have to abide by them. That's when you know where you're going in life and what you're exactly doing. Work smart but not hard. And last but not least, if your confidence, if your worth is defined by external sources, by drinks, by shopping bags, by jewelry, by beauty, if your worth is defined by that, you're a valueless person. You are a worthless person, because that's not what your value is. Before your beauty, before your money, before what you have in your life comes is who you really are. Below all that personality, all that traumas, all that name, whatever they call you, you are still you, and that's what matters. I don't want you to waste your life behind people who don't have their own values in life. I don't want you to waste your life behind people who don't even know themselves, who don't even love themselves, who are obsessed with other people. Okay? I love you guys. Bye. Finally ending the video after so long. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Bye.